Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome to the channel. Sorry for the delay. I normally do this video on Mondays. I was a bit occupied yesterday, so now we have it. First of all, the update on the YouTube swing trading portfolio. There are only two positions left here. That is Ferguson and Lennar. And one is in the negative, one is a little bit in the positive. Overall, we are just shy of 4% in return. In the same period, S&P 500 is 7%. However, we have not really seen a real retracement yet, only a few percentage here. So that is the reason I suspect, that is normally what I see, that if we get a retracement of 5 to 10% in the market, we'll get out of our swing trading stocks and we will actually surpass the S&P 500. That is a big part of my strategy, that is being out when things crashes. So, having a look at the overall market, we can see that S&P 500, of course, has had a bit of a downturn here. It was down 3.5%, now only 2.5%. And we are bouncing from the bottom of this trend channel, this regression channel here. That is the automated channel that we can get TradingView to write or draw. It is down here, regression trend. Now that actually combined with, let's just have a quick look here at the SPY in our My Stock Scanner here. If we're looking at the TPI chart, we can see we are still in a good long-term green uptrend here, and we have entered an oversold accumulation phase here, which means we are actually at a point now where I would start looking for buying stocks in the market. When it turned into red, we didn't know how far it would go down. It could have gone 20% down, but only went a couple. So right now we are in the oversold accumulation, meaning that there is a good statistical probability of us seeing some upturn again, and therefore of course we need to look at some stocks, and the first of them is DHI, Dr. Horton here. And if we just have a quick look at it over here, you can see that it is also in a good regression channel. We are in the lower part of the regression channel, which gives us a better probability, if the trend continues, to move upwards of 8 to 10 points here. As you can see, it is looking fairly good. Finding support here on the last bottom here. And yes, it is in a green long uptrend here, and has actually been for quite a while, since back here in the mid 70s here. Now we are up above 120, so that is great. And now we have entered an oversold accumulation phase, so this could be a very good chance to get into the Dr. Horton here. With a stock score of 99, it doesn't get much better than that. Looking quickly at the summary, we can see they have some fantastic quality in the earnings here. We can see the 23 estimates are negative, but then it is turning positive again. And we can see that the operating cash flow is has been going down in 21, but then going up again. I do like that. It's a very solid company, and overall there's not much that could scare me away from that in the shorter term at least. Looking at the next one, we have CARR Global Corporation here. Very sharp uptrend, and it is having a retracement now, finding support on this bottom, on this top here. Sorry. It doesn't make too much sense making a regression channel here, because the rise is simply too steep, and it doesn't make too much sense to draw it from down here, because there are so massive swings here that the quality of the regression channel simply gets too low. So this is a bit of a, you could say, a bet that we need a lot more up, but otherwise the bit more long-term perspective could be to find some support down here if you are a longer term trader, but I don't think it'll go that deep. So let's have a look at it. I'll observe it during the week here. CARR Global over here. We can see it is a very nice 92 in the stock score. We can see return on capital, return on equity is great over here. Not quite as solid as Dr. Horton, but still no problem here. in the low end in the Petrosky score, but that is also for the longer term perspective. Earnings per share growth is very volatile, have been negative for a while, going massively positive 22 and then negative again, expectedly here in 23. We do have a decent free cash flow, so not as solid as a company just by the quick look of it as Dr. Horton, but still on the TPI here, we can see a good solid green uptrend going from red to light red, meaning we are in an oversold accumulation phase. So this could be a very good entry to the CARR Global. Last one today is TE Connectivity here. And here we see what I was talking about in the CARR Global. We have a top here on the weekly chart, and it seems like it is respecting it here. Normally, you could be a bit scared off by this big dive here, and it might go a bit further down. If you're into selling cash secured puts and you think TE Connectivity is great, then this might be the area to sell some cash secured put down here. And if it goes down, you might be exercised, but then you own a reasonable good stock if you like it. Let's just have a quick look over here. TE Connectivity coming up. And we have a 92 in the stock score, which is great. We have the oversold accumulation here. And looking quickly at the summary, we can see there are some very decent numbers down here. A bit PEG ratio a bit to the high end. So if I were to buy this, we could go deeper into the value of it. I might wait a little bit with selling a cash secured put on this one, since you might be paying a bit too much for future growth. So looking at the numbers down here, very nice free cash flow, very solid company. So overall, there's nothing that scares me away from taking a swing trade on this one. So I'll keep an eye out for these three, and I might find some more during the week. But I have a suspicion that I will be putting 1 or 2 swing trades on this week to get a bit more activity in the portfolio. That's all for now. I hope this was some great inspiration, and remember, it is only inspiration. You should always use your own risk management, your own strategies, and your own selection criteria. This is only for your inspiration. That's all. Take care of yourself and your money out there. I'll speak to you again shortly. Bye.